Hi guys, welcome back to Hope's Instant Kitchen. Today we're making an easy side dish in our Instant Pot. It only takes 3 minutes of cooking time. We are making cabbage. So I've already made some pork chops in my air fryer and I needed a side dish to go with it. So what we're going to need is about 3 to 4 slices of bacon, just chopped up into small pieces, a half of a white onion, a head of cabbage cut up into chunks about like this. This is the key ingredient right here, ham broth. Now you could use chicken broth, but this Better Than Bouillon ham base really makes a difference in flavor. So you're going to use a teaspoon of the Better Than Bouillon ham base per 1 cup of water, 1.5 teaspoons of the base per 1.5 cups of water. For our seasonings, we have some garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder, cayenne pepper, some chopped garlic, and some salt. So let's get started. Today I'm using the 3-quart mini, the little baby pot, because this is the perfect size pot for just doing side dishes. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit the saute button on the control panel. We're not adding any oil or anything to the pot because when the bacon starts to cook, the grease will be released from the bacon and also the water that is in the onions will be released. So we're going to go ahead and add our bacon and our onion to the Instant Pot, and when the pot heats up, you will hear everything start to simmer and saute. Okay, so I've added my bacon and onion to the Instant Pot, and you can hear the pot is starting to heat up. And what we're going to do is just give this a stir. We're not going to completely brown the bacon or fully cook it. We're just going to cook it until some of the fat is rendered out of the bacon and until the onions start to soften a little bit, but we're not going to fully cook it because it will finish cooking during the pressure cooking cycle. I'm just going to give this a stir, and you can kind of see that some of the grease is already starting to be released from the bacon. We're going to cook it for a few minutes longer. Alright, so as you can see, the grease is starting to come out of the bacon. What we're going to do now is add in half a teaspoon of garlic. We're only using a little bit of chopped garlic because we're also going to add some garlic powder to this. So half a teaspoon of garlic going in. Give it a quick stir. We don't want that garlic to burn, we just want it to become fragrant. Added our cabbage to the pot. You're going to see that the pot is full. It's not going to look like this by the end. We just want to give this a stir and kind of get some of that bacon grease up from the bottom. So next we're going to add our ham broth in. And again, you can use chicken broth if you can't find the Better Than Bouillon ham broth in your grocery store. But you can also buy it online if you're not able to find it in a grocery store. So we're going to add 1.5 cups of ham broth or chicken broth. So after adding the broth, you can see it's down there in the bottom. We're going to add our seasonings right on top of the cabbage. This is where you can kind of season this to your own taste. But I'm adding in some garlic powder, and no exact measurements, just add it in because you can always taste at the end and add more of whatever you need to add. Some black pepper, onion powder, cayenne. I'm just going to add a little bit. We don't want to have too much. And same thing with the salt. We don't want to add too much salt because we have that ham broth in there, or if you use chicken broth, it already has salt in it. But we'll get a little bit of salt in there, and then we can taste at the end and adjust if we need to. So once I've added my seasonings in, I'm going to give this a little stir, and then I'm going to put the lid on the pot. After stirring the seasonings around in the pot, we are ready to add our lid. And we're going to make sure that our pressure valve is towards the back, which is the sealing position for the Duo models. We're going to come down to the control panel. We're going to hit the pressure cook button, and we're going to go down to 3 minutes. That's it. 3 minutes. So I'll see you back here when our 3 minutes is up. Alright, so our 3 minutes is up. We're going to go ahead and hit the cancel button, and we're going to go ahead and release the pressure. Alright, so once our pin has dropped, we can go ahead and remove the lid. Okay, so there you have it. Cabbage done in 3 minutes cook time. Now that doesn't include the time that the pot took to come to pressure and release the pressure. But still, 3 minutes. Delicious cabbage. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Try the recipe out. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.